Positive space for a healthy and positive life. Millions of Americans are currently caring for aging parents, and many more will do so in the future. While this is a selfless act, it can also be financially challenging. It's important to start planning for long-term care costs as soon as possible because these costs can quickly add up. It is also important to consider what impact taking on these costs might have on your own financial future. In this video, I'm going to discuss some of the financial considerations you need to take into account when making the decision to care for a parent. So, what is long-term parental care? Long-term parent care is where aging parents are able to remain in their own homes with assistance from family members or caregivers. This can help reduce costs associated with nursing homes and other assisted living facilities. Long-term care for elderly parents can include a variety of services, such as assistance with activities of daily living, skilled nursing care, and hospice care. The level of care required will depend on the individual needs of each parent. How it is different. Long-term parent care is different from in-home healthcare as it does not typically involve medical services. Instead, it involves providing assistance with daily tasks such as shopping, cleaning, meal preparation and transportation. Medicare does not cover long-term care costs. One potential cost that Medicare does not cover is long-term care for elderly parents. Medicare does not cover long-term care costs for elderly parents because it is generally viewed as an optional expense. Medicare benefits are designed to help with medical costs associated with illness or injury, and long-term care for elderly parents often falls outside of this coverage. Additionally, providing this type of care can be costly and difficult to manage due to the specific needs of each individual parent. There are options for long-term care insurance, but these can be costly as well. Major costs involved in long-term parental care. 1. In-home services such as home care aides, homemakers, and home health aides, which involve paying for someone to provide care in the home. 2. Nursing home or assisted living facility costs, which involve paying for a room, meals, and medical care. 3. Medical expenses such as medications and doctor visits associated with the elderly parent's condition. 4. Mobility supplies such as wheelchairs, walkers, and hearing aids that may be needed to help the elderly parent get around more easily. 5. Adaptive equipment that can be used in the home to make it safer and easier to move around in, such as a bed rail or grab bar. 6. Adaptive clothing, which may be necessary to dress more easily or comfortably. 7. Legal costs associated with creating a prepared power of attorney and living will for the elderly parent's care. 8. Support services such as counseling and respite care for caregivers to help manage stress and take care of themselves. 9. Transportation expenses related to doctor's visits and other activities outside the home such as shopping trips. 10. Nursing assessment fees, which may be billed by a nurse or social worker upon initial evaluation of the elderly parent's needs. What options are available to pay for long-term care? There are several options available to pay for long-term care, including private insurance plans, Medicaid, and supplemented by out-of-pocket expenses. Private insurance plans can be helpful in this situation because they can help cover the costs of long-term care. Many plans have riders that can help cover the costs of nursing home care, home health care, and other forms of long-term care. Additionally, some plans may offer discounts for members who enroll in long-term care insurance. Medicaid is a government-funded health insurance program that provides coverage for people with limited incomes. It covers a wide range of services, including long-term care. Medicaid can help cover nursing home and home care costs, as well as physician visits, hospital stays and other medical treatments. Eligibility varies by state, and individuals may need to meet certain criteria in order to qualify, such as income limits and asset requirements. Additionally, some states offer special assistance programs such as public long-term care insurance to cover the costs. Other funding sources. Other sources of funding may include reverse mortgages, Veterans Affairs benefits, annuities and life insurance policies with long-term care riders. Reverse mortgages are a type of loan that is becoming increasingly popular as a way to help pay for long-term parental care expenses. Through this loan, seniors can access the equity they've built up in their homes and receive monthly payments or one lump sum payment. The money from a reverse mortgage can be used to cover any costs associated with long-term care, including medical bills, medical equipment, home modifications and more. Veterans Affairs benefits are a variety of services and financial support available to military veterans and their families. These benefits can include medical care, educational assistance, housing assistance, disability compensation, burial and memorial benefits, life insurance, vocational rehabilitation programs, and many others. Annuities are a type of insurance that can be used to help pay for long-term parental care expenses. With an annuity, you make regular payments into the policy and, in exchange, the insurer agrees to make periodic payments to you, or your beneficiary, over a set period of time. This can be helpful if you're worried about outliving your savings or if you want to ensure that there is money available to cover long-term care costs. Whom should you contact? It is important to contact a professional financial advisor who can provide advice and guidance on the best options available to pay for long-term care. An experienced financial advisor will be able to review your current situation, determine your eligibility for any programs or assistance available, and help you develop a plan of action that takes into account all of your needs and circumstances. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like to feel more positiveness in your life.